Remember back in April when I posted this video talking about the casting rumors surrounding the character of Flora and how she's potentially going to be played by actress/model Morgania? Yeah, so about those rumors, they're not exactly 100% true, meaning Morgan isn't going to be our Flora, but instead they have chosen another actress to fill in the role, and I'm actually quite pleased with this decision. Let's talk about it, shall we?
The kids in the corner. Together
Like, for real though, the Kids in the Corner song is such a bop. I love it so much. After 5 months straight of little to no news about Season 2, the folks over at Fate the Winx Saga decided to finally drop a couple of surprises on Instagram the other day. So the first post is just a couple of photos showing majority of the main cast, plus 3 new faces posing in front of the camera right before they're about to do a read-through of a script, if I'm not mistaken. And the caption says, "Too much power to fit in one pic. Swipe for everyone." And as you can see, they were trying to be cheeky by including an emoji of a bouquet of flowers, which is obviously a hint to Flora. And people kept on asking in the comment section as to where Jacob is, like, where is Jacob, where is Jacob, where is Sam? Don't worry y'all, he's in Ireland. Me and numerous other people have checked his Instagram and he's definitely there. So Musa and Sam are definitely still a thing for now. So going from right to left, we first have Alicia, then we got Hannah, this is Sadie of course, and okay, so this person right here is Paulina Chavez, and she is going to be Flora on the show, aka Tara and Sam's cousin. So just a little bit of background, Paulina is Mexican American, and she's actually quite an established actress already. You might know her from her leading role as Ashley Garcia from the 2020 Netflix comedy series, The Expanding Universe of Ashley Garcia.
I'm Ashley Garcia.
And basically, she played a 15 to 16-year-old robotics engineer who got a job in California to make robots for NASA. The premise of the show actually sounds pretty interesting. I might check it out someday actually. Anyways, the show didn't really take off. It only lasted for 1 season. However, it definitely helped to put her on the map. Like, it definitely helped to spread her name to the masses. Paulina was born in May 2002, which, if this is true, that would make her to be the youngest main cast member on the show. Even younger than Sadie, who plays Beatrix, since Sadie's birthday is in January of the same year. So Paulina is the youngest by a few months. I'm actually quite surprised that Flora is most probably going to be Tara and Sam's younger cousin on the show. I always imagined her to be the wise older cousin for some reason, but maybe it's because I always saw Flora as being this mature and level-headed character in the original series, and that's why I envisioned her to be older, if that makes sense. You guys might know that my ultimate favorite Winx Club character has always been Flora, so I might subconsciously hold Paulina's portrayal of Flora to a very high standard. And maybe it's unfair for me to put all of that on her, but I can't help it. But I do have faith in Paulina. I've watched a couple of her interviews and clips on YouTube, and I think she's going to do a good job based on what I've seen so far. Regardless, I am relieved and beyond excited that Flora is officially going to be on the show. That was one of my wishes for season 2. I still want to see Tecna though, but baby steps I guess. Hope you're listening, Brian Young. I also have some character information here with me about Flora as well as the rest of the new characters thanks to a couple of my friends on Instagram who DM'd me and gave me the tea. I would like to specifically shout out Shadowstar233 and Mr. Bub 2009. You guys rock. But just note that the information I'm about to tell you might not be 100% accurate. So here we go. Apparently, Flora is hiding a dark secret, and it's something to do with a traumatic incident she experienced in the past, which will play a part in her return to Althea on top of confronting her old enemy as well. Flora will also help our heroes to unravel the mystery of one of the biggest threats of the season. Now that's interesting. It seems like she's gonna have a lot of things to do in season 2. Oh yeah, I just realized this. Since Paulina is the only other American besides Abby, I wonder if Flora is going to speak with an American accent, or will they have her speak with a British accent, since she is Tara and Sam's cousin after all, and they both have British accents. I'm curious to know about this.
From the movement of the leaves, I deduce a presence in the hedge.
Anyways, let's continue down the line. So on Paulina's right is of course Queen Abigail. She is literally the queen and she is the face of this entire franchise, and she's also a fellow American to Paulina. Then there's Theo, Elliot, Freddie, Precious, Ken, Danny, and finally these two. So to the right is Ina Hartwick, and he's an Irish actor born in 1988, and he's going to be playing a new male character on the show, probably a fairy. And his name is Sebastian. Not Sebastian the crab, but Sebastian the fairy, I guess. And there's obviously no Sebastian in the original series, so I don't really have much to say about this new character, other than based on my notes. He's supposedly a prodigy student who is also a member of every club or society in Althea. He's also apparently someone whom everyone likes on the show due to his personality, but also, and I quote, he has questionable morals, whatever that means. These characters on Fate always have to have an itch to them, huh? And to Iana's right, we have Brandon Grace, who is a British actor, and he actually looks half Asian. I'm assuming that he's half Chinese because, not to sound like a stalker and all, but on his profile at the Guildhall School's website, it says here that he is fluent in Mandarin, and he's also a strong singer. Plus, he knows stage combat. Really cool. Anyways, Brandon is going to be playing a specialist named Gray, which is very fitting since he knows stage combat in real life. However, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like it's a missed opportunity to not give him the role of Brandon, since his name is Brandon in real life. Also, like, what's up with these new names of male characters on this show? Like, first we have Sam and Dane in season 1, and now we have Sebastian and Gray in season 2. Poor Brandon, poor Naboo. Speaking of Naboo, it's been reported that Gray is going to be Aisha's love interest in season 2. Okay, so they're not even gonna give Naboo a chance to appear on the show after he was done so dirty in the OG series? Okay now. And by the way, Gray is also a trans character. I'm not sure if Brandon, the actor, is trans himself. I haven't looked into this myself yet, but if that's the case, I applaud Netflix for being inclusive and for also casting actual trans actors in trans roles. I kinda frown upon the idea of cisgendered actors and actresses playing trans characters, but that's just me and the opinion I have. Moving on, the next post is basically a behind the scenes video of the main cast, looking forward to their table read, and overall just being super excited to start filming season 2. So let me play this video. By the way, I'll be muting some parts here and there, just in case of copyright, but luckily there's subtitles to refer to. So let's begin! Queen Abigail.
Hello.
Paulina, okay.
How are you feeling?
I feel great.
I think she's very suited for the role. I really think so. Brian. Brandon. I'm so glad that we finally have some actual Asian representation. No shade though.
And who are you?
In case you didn't know.
I can tell that Precious is one of those people who has that personality that everyone loves. It's so cool. In terms of production, I'm not exactly sure how long will filming take, but I think filming should last until November or December of this year. And so, I expect that we'll get season 2 in 2022, probably not as early as in spring, but maybe sometime in summer or in the autumn of next year, but we shall see. As for season 2 storyline, from my understanding, it seems like Rosalind is in position to be the main villain based on these casting notes I have. It sounds like it's going to be someone else, possibly a Blood Witch or someone else who has used the Dragon Flame in the past to create the burnt ones. But one thing's almost certain. Rosalind will definitely try to manipulate Bloom yet again so that she could use her powers to give her an advantage in the war, which Rosalind said is fast approaching.
There's a war on the horizon. The burned ones are nothing compared to what's coming.
Feel free to check out more of my hopes and predictions for Season 2 by browsing through my Fate the Winx Saga YouTube playlist to find those specific videos. I also included the relevant links in this video's description box, just in case. In conclusion, I am beyond thrilled that Season 2 is now officially in the works, and you best believe I will be checking social media constantly just to keep myself up to date with the latest news and developments. And if I come across any major news stories, I will definitely share with you guys the tea on my YouTube channel. So be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and don't forget to turn on for notifications. Also, please like and share this video if you haven't, and comment down below on what your thoughts are on the addition of Flora, Sebastian, and Gray in Season 2. I want you all to have a spectacular day ahead, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!